Mm-hmm. Wait, what? Those are so good. Mm-hmm. These are amazing. I got them from Aldi.
Yeah.
Joey just gave me one. Oh my gosh.
They're very good.
So good. Welcome to the channel, ladies. And maybe some gents. I have a small percentage of men, I think, who follow me. But welcome to the channel. I wanted to give you guys a updated semaglutide GLP-1 update. I've started my GLP-1 November 24th, a really low dose, 0.5. And so I'm almost 2 months on this, which is crazy. Time just flies. But I want to just give you guys kind of like some of the good things I've noticed, and then some of the things I feel like I'm having a little slight issues with. But if you're also on a GLP-1, if you had success on it or if you haven't, leave a comment below, share some thoughts, share your experience. I know everyone's experience is so different when it comes to GLP-1, that I definitely know for sure. Will you bring me my water bottle, please?
Oh, what?
My water bottle by my bed.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's the weekend, so when I film, Joey's here with me doing stuff behind the scenes. But okay, let's just jump into it. So I'm on semaglutide. I use Mochi Health. I really love them.
No, it's not in here.
My water?
Oh.
It's not by my bed? Ooh, you know what I really want?
Plastic water bottle?
Yeah, but you know what I really want?
What?
Half water, half coconut with ice while I film. You're the best. This is work. I'm working, boy. Not that it's hard. But I really am thirsty. Okay, gosh, this is everywhere. So I use Mochi Health. Oh, I know. For my GLP-1, I use Mochi Health. A lot of you guys probably know that because I was up front with the brand I was using. I think they're all kind of the same. Mine does have the the BLT. No, it does not have that. B12 shot that goes with it, which I really like. They don't move up in dose like a lot of other brands. They charge you more every dose you go up, and that's where it can be really costly. With Mochi, they stay the same base price, $99 for the shot, $79 for the membership. So $178 total for everything you need, and that's with a nutritionist, that's with your doctor, your provider, and support, like customer support. Thank you so much. What I've noticed was, well, first, what everyone wants to know, how much weight have you lost? How much weight have you lost? I've lost 8 pounds, but this is where I'm kind of struggling. Not struggling, but just like I wanted to see more results. Those 8 pounds were like the first 2 weeks. But what's weird is I've noticed though, I feel smaller. I feel like my arms are smaller. I feel like my face is smaller. I feel like my stomach is smaller, but the scale's still staying the same. But I am okay with that. I still think 8 pounds is great. I know a lot of that's water weight and inflammation. I have moved up in dose, so I think that's gonna be really good for me. I've actually moved up twice because I just knew the 0.5 was just a baby dose to get you like accustomed to it. And I had like no side effects. I had light nausea. Like I had no constipation, no headache. My light nausea went away. I just drank ginger tea and I chewed on ginger chews. And that actually helped so much. So my doctor said, since you have no side effects, let's move you up. So then I went to 0.75 and then now I'm at 1. So I'm hoping I see some progress on 1 milligram because I don't want to move up too fast. I still have more doses I can move up to, but I want to stay at 1 and I'm hoping that's going to work and I can just stay there for a really long time. Everyone says like everyone is different with doses, and also with compounded semaglutide is going to be different than like the Ozempic or Wegovy. It's going to be different milligram wise. I think a lot of people have a misconception with GLP-1. You think you're gonna have like, you're not gonna be hungry, you're gonna have like a lot of food suppression, but you actually would, I'd say you have like low food suppression. You're still gonna be hungry, which is great, obviously. I do think people just think like you're just not going to be hungry. That's not the case. You're still going to be hungry, and you still have to eat, obviously, in a calorie deficit to lose the weight though, of course, but you don't want to be in like a crazy calorie deficit. So I do think it's good that you have an appetite. You do have a low appetite for 2 reasons. 1, the nausea, and 2, the food noise is kind of blocked out. You just don't think about food as much. And that's one thing I really love. And the biggest like benefit to this is when you do eat, you stay full for a really long time. So you're able to be in a calorie deficit, and you can choose how you want to do that. Some people do small bites where they have a few small bites throughout the day, like 4 or 5. And then some people want a bigger meal with like loaded up more of their calories and eat twice a day. So you can kind of do what you want. Each day is different for me, honestly, because the first few days I only want to eat like once or twice because I have like a little bit of nausea, and then my dose kind of lingers down. Like the good side effects that I love from it kind of wear off for me, which I don't love, because then I feel like I want to take another dose because I want it to last the full 7 days. So that's where I'm kind of hoping the 1 milligram comes into play, that when I do take the shot, it will last the full 7 days instead of like 4 or 5 days is kind of what I'm at, kind of like around 4 days. So I kind of struggle towards the end of the week. But again, I think that's when you know you kind of need to move up, and that's what I'm gonna do, and we'll see where I'm at. So I'll keep you guys updated once I move up in dose. I think that the shot will last longer. So that was one thing I was a little frustrated with. Obviously, I wanted it to last the full 7 days. But again, I'm so new to this, only 2 months in. A lot of people say around 3 months is when you'll notice the weight. 3 to 5 months, the weight should be falling off. I was really in my head, I noticed. I was like, oh, maybe I should go on the trizepatide, or maybe I should, you know, try something different. But I have to push that out because things take time. And I told myself this in the beginning, give it 6 months to 8 months. Your body has to adjust. Your habits still have to change. The medicine works. I notice when I eat too much, I get sick. Like the nausea comes, it hits you hard. So you can't eat too much, which is a good thing, because then you learn true portion control and you listen to your body, because you're like, okay, I'm hungry, I need to stop. I don't need to keep eating because then I will get sick. That's kind of what it does. The big benefit too, people say, is your PCOS. People who have PCOS, it really helps with that. It's gonna help with your hormones. And I have noticed a little bit of a difference. I feel like this last month specifically, like my hormonal acne cleared up and my period was a lot lighter. So I'm hoping that's gonna stay that way and just help me there along the journey with trying to get pregnant and everything. I think if it can kind of help with PCOS and balancing your hormones, that would be a huge benefit. What else have I noticed? Oh, the shots, you can take it in your thigh, your stomach, or the back of your arm. I really, really like the back of my arm and my thigh. The stomach, I try like alternating to see like how long the benefits last and how I feel and the side effects. I felt like 1 week I took it in my stomach and I literally felt like I didn't take it at all. So I really don't like the stomach, which is crazy because a lot of people take it in their stomach and it works great. So everyone's just really different. But behind the arm so far, I had 1 week where I took it behind the arm and it was like, it worked perfectly, which is just so crazy. Also, I think other things play effect of, you know, how well you do that week. You know, it's not just the medication. It's also, like I said, your habits, your mood, your hormones, your sleep, everything like that. You still have to be taking care of yourself. It's definitely not like some magic medicine. It's just a tool to help you with your habits. Because another thing is the food noise. Like I have definitely, it's not gone away, but it's gotten so much better. I'm not constantly thinking about food. I'm not like obsessing over it. I'm not feeling like I have to eat so much all at once. I went to Disney and I felt like I just shared my food. I wasn't like, oh, what are we gonna eat? What are we gonna eat? Yeah, like I have definitely noticed the food noise is quieting. It's not completely gone away yet. I see like TikToks where people like give themselves a shot and then it's like birds chirping. It's like not quite there for me. I feel like I have food noise occasionally, but it's, I'd say like 40% better, which is, I will take that. That's really good. So far, no regrets. whatsoever taking the GLP-1. I'm really happy that I'm able to take it. I also want to say that when you use a compounded GLP-1 from like a place that outsources just for weight loss and obesity, like Mochi Health, there's like a ton of other ones, IVFM, HERS, all those places, they are not making that drug for people with diabetes. People with diabetes are not taking compounded GLP-1s. They cannot take compounded GLP-1s. They can only take like the real thing. So they're totally separate, okay? I don't really think there's anything else. That's pretty much it. I am measuring myself. I'm weighing myself, not every week, but every other week. Babe, what else have I noticed with the GLP-1? Anything else you can think of?
I haven't heard what you were saying.
Have you noticed anything different with me? Oh, that's probably really good. You've said that you've noticed like some changes because, you know, he lives with me every day. He kind of sees how I react to food and things like that. So
Yeah, you definitely,
Joey says
your
have.
cravings for, you know, bad food or junk food and stuff aren't nearly as bad. Like,
and I feel like I just don't care as much. Like even you said like one day, like I just was like, you're like, what do you want for dinner? And I'm like, I don't know, I don't care. Like I'm not like always planning like what's the next meal.
Yeah, and normally like when
Look at this angel.
If I like pick something that you liked, you're like, oh yeah, that sounds good. And just like your excitement level about food is just very mellowed.
Mellowed.
Yeah.
I like that. My excitement about food is mellowed. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave the link below. You can get $40 off if you've been thinking about it. I thought about going on a GLP-1 for so long and I watched tons of things, tons of videos, tons of TikToks. Always was thinking about it, never dodged, never like was like, yes, I'm all in. And then one day I just was like, you know what, I'm all in. It takes time. I know it can be scary. A lot of you have commented that like you want to do it, but you're scared. I totally get that. But just know you can always stop. If you know, you notice like your side effects are just like insane and you can't manage them with other medications, you can stop. But there's tons of things to help with nausea. There's tons of things to help with like the headaches and the constipation. There's things you can take to help that. So far, wow, I can't believe I literally have no side effects besides I'm a little fatigued and a little nausea, which I'm so lucky I'm able to work from home so I can take a nap if I need to. I can sleep in if I need to. I know not everyone gets to do that, but you definitely can manage it. You definitely can manage it. So that is it for my update. I have taken some before and after photos. I don't think I'm gonna share them yet because I feel like, I don't know, maybe I will. I'm hoping soon you'll really be able to tell because I feel like you can kind of tell, but obviously 8 pounds on a side-by-side photo, I don't know if you really would be able to tell, but I'm hoping our next check-in next month, maybe. I'm gonna give it like the 3 or 4 month mark. Hopefully we'll have some weight loss details and some weight loss updates. But thank you guys so much for watching and supporting me and understanding and being there for me. I hope I am equally as there for you guys. If you have any questions or just want to comment anything, pop a comment down below. If you're new here, subscribe. I share what I eat in a days, grocery hauls, homey vlogs with my husband and my dogs, and a little bit of beauty and fashion, I feel like. So make sure you subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much. And I will see you very soon in my next one. Oh. Hello.